How's it going, everyone? I'm Goran.
wasn't quite not my tempo, not what I wanted.
Quite my tempo. Okay. What's up, everyone? This is...
I'm Honan.
Hey. How's it going?
I didn't remember today, unlike the last couple videos.
Yeah, sometimes. What are we checking out today?
We're checking out Pig Fantasy. I've seen them before. They kind of got a little bit of heavy like metal vibe to them.
Okay.
A little bit of rock thrown in and stuff, and then they have like a giant rabbit character.
Yeah.
Or I think one of the girls is dressed in a rabbit costume. I've seen them before. Something from them before in the lives. I think maybe I've shown them to you before as well.
Is that right?
I think you have seen something from. Oh, wow.
He was whining. I think he wanted to be a part of today's episode. Please go on.
Anyways, they're very interesting. They kind of have, it's like K-pop with a little bit of rock, a little bit of metal spice.
I dig it. Almost
with a rabbit costume.
Almost
thing
like
going on.
almost like Dreamcatcher with a rabbit.
I don't want to say that. There is a difference, but
Oh my gosh!
I think we should just jump in. So this.
Are you gonna watch today's episode, Bugs?
This is like a.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay.
A dance intro thing.
Yeah.
And then there's the main video. So
okay.
First we're checking out something called Allison Darkland, like dance thing that leads into the music video.
Okay, so it's like a double feature.
Yeah, it's kind of like a double feature.
All right, cool. Well, I'm into it. Let's do it. This is Alice in Darkland. Oh, dude, that was creepy.
Like the very punchy drum. They put their heads up.
I know, it's crazy.
It freaked me out.
I wouldn't be able to get up again.
I'm so inflexible, yeah. If I did that move, my back would crack.
I'm just kidding.
I thought you were in the club for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah, alright. Here's the drop.
You're like, what?
Where's the bunny?
Just be patient. Oh. But that's gonna be so stuck in
Yeah. So it's like an instrumental breakdown, but
This
it's
is
like
like
a dance.
it's a
dance.
choreography.
Yeah.
Like video
Yeah,
game,
got it. Okay. Which you explained right before. Oh!
The whoa sound. I don't know why that gets me. Oh, speeding things up.
This choreography is crazy.
It's a very red. Nice. That's pretty sick.
That was a trip.
The whoa sound reminds me of like remember Mario?
Oh, sorry.
When you would be
Add. Okay.
underwater or whatever, the sound that would sometimes happen.
Yeah.
It's like they took that sound and made it extremely reverb.
And then with a
like,
laser?
reverberated it and then like made it a lot louder than it is.
Kinda. I mean, if
it's
anything,
what it reminded me
I guess
of.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
that's why it was throwing me off so much with that sound. But there was some cool stuff in like the beat thing.
Well,
the
crazy thing about the choreography is like you were saying, all the stuff like bent over and like it was almost like
They're very flexible. Yeah, like just
But,
dropping.
but
the,
what
like,
am I? What's the word I'm looking for? Contortionists.
Yeah,
They were almost like contortionists, like when you see that like at Cirque du Soleil or something. They're doing those
the
crazy,
neck
like,
is
oh
just
my god.
throwback. It's like, whoa.
Yeah.
So now this is the actual like MV.
This is like the video. It's
Poison.
Okay.
And I suppose we can put a timestamp in the video.
Yeah. So sorry if you just want us to watch the video reaction, we will put a timestamp for right now.
All right. So this is the MV now. Pink Fantasy Poison. Let's check it out. Poison.
That's a cool room.
Very occult vibes.
Damn devil worshippers. So metal right now. That's sick.
Like werewolf eyes going on. Who's that?
It's like K-pop metal with that kit too, that digital drum kit.
A little bit with the beat there.
Yeah.
Oh, they threw some kind of old school MIDI.
Yeah.
There. That was actually a guitarist in the video there.
Someone screamed, man. Could have been one of the girls, but it didn't sound like it. I wish there were captions for this. I kind of want to know.
Oh, is there not?
No, there wasn't a captions option for us.
Some dark visual there
Yeah,
for a
I
second.
know.
Got me bobbing.
It does, for sure.
The one MIDI being brought in, yeah, reminds me of
Super sick.
like Mega Man era.
Yeah.
Piano part's cool. Her tone of voice is really cool. And I'm in love with the short-haired girl already.
She's your favorite. Conan bias. This is quite my tempo.
Oh.
Little solo action.
There's some fingers happening at the
I
side
know. Oh hell yeah! I really enjoyed that.
I liked stylistically a lot of parts of the song. The verse I liked. The chorus is very catchy. Keeps
Yeah.
you going. The verse had a little bit more of the darker style to it.
Yeah.
Then whereas the chorus is much more upbeat feeling.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah.
Well, it's definitely a build. It was definitely a build.
The chorus
to the
feels like
climax at
something
the end,
I
yeah.
would like go drifting through the mountains in.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
got
yeah.
that very like almost Eurobeat feel to it. Or
Go
whatever.
drifting
It was,
through the
like,
mountains. And that's
no,
right.
but you've seen those like compilations, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it was cool. I could the guitar, it's there. It's like audible. I wish it had been like mixed in better or something. Like, you know, because sometimes with like I don't want to compare groups or anything. Like, I don't want to compare them with, like, Baby Metal and stuff like that. But
No.
I gotta say...
There are some similarities, though, obviously.
In a group like Baby Metal, the mix is very good with the instruments
Yes.
to the girls to the baby elements. I wanted the mix to be just a little bit better.
I think everything got a little bit squashed by the vocals.
By the vocal MIDI
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
versus, like, the heavy aspects of what's going on.
And when
with
we
the
need
music.
squash guys in the mix, it's just like you have all these elements, right? So you need to bring forward and put things down so that everything sounds correct. And sometimes in a mix, when you want to bring something forward, it squashes other things down, and you kind of, they get compressed over after you mix and master and everything, and they just don't pop as much as you maybe would want them to. And I agree. There are certain things like I maybe it was a real drum performance, but something about it seemed all digitally done. Like it seemed like a digital drum kit, and I felt like maybe that partly was like bringing in kind of a little bit of a squash sound. But other than that, I mean, the performance and the video and the song is really catchy.
Yeah, the song's really good. I actually enjoyed like a lot of the elements of the song. It was, like, I was bobbing my head.
So if anything, whoever mixed and mastered this song is going to get mad at us. And if they're watching this video, I'm sorry. No,
I liked the song, and that's maybe why I was really focused on like the mix side of it or whatever. But it was cool having like the guitar player.
I love the finger tap and the solo at the beginning.
That was cool. I like seeing that. I wish some of the like Dreamcatcher and stuff would sometimes throw that in kind of to the video a little bit, like aspects thing and stuff.
You usually hear it in Dreamcatcher, but you never see it. That's true. But
yeah.
apparently their live shows you see the band and everything. That's one thing. Obviously, we were planning on seeing Dreamcatcher, and then COVID, but yeah.
And the Mega Man thing, I know some people wouldn't like that type of MIDI. I don't know, maybe because I have like a love of a lot of the old school games.
It's nostalgic, it was made on a Korg. It was made on a Korg.
Yeah, so MIDI
controller that's like this big.
I know some people wouldn't, but I actually like those MIDI sounds coming in, and it makes. That's what was giving me like the Eurobeat feel, where you're like you see those drift compilations.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
That's like on the keys, but yeah, the two girls that had like the vocal breakdown, their vocal tones were really cool. It was the blonde girl and then to the short-haired girl. They both in that part. I was like, oh wow, they got voices. Like they're really this is legit.
No, definitely powerhouse for sure.
I like it.
Yeah, no, very good. I'm not sure. I know a couple people recommend it. I know I've definitely seen them in the comments section as a recommendation. So guys, we see what you're posting. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Everything does get added to a list, especially everyone in the Patreon and Discord. But yeah, because you've seen them live, and I feel like I've seen
them in the lives. I have not seen them live.
You know what I mean. You've seen them on your live session.
On Twitch lives.
Yeah. Really, really interesting group. I would definitely like to see more from them. So if you guys have any more recommendations or new stuff, maybe potentially coming out that we should be keeping an eye on, I would definitely like to hear and see more, because the visuals were cool. They didn't overdo it with They had obviously all the some death metal, some goth, it's
visually there's
there was some stuff going on. You're like, hey, the number of
I think
beast.
At one point she had the goat skull on her face, and I was like, whoa, okay,
yeah.
It was pretty legit.
And then their logo is kind of interesting too. It's almost like
I'm liking a lot of the elements. I hope it just gets better and cooler as it progresses, because it's really sick. I've liked what I've seen from them. And then there was just one last thing. I mean, like what we were saying about the mix, we can obviously we'll listen on something else too. It's just from what we were listening on, that's what I noticed. Yeah, and we listen to a lot of stuff on here. So.
Definitely. Yeah, no, awesome job. Thank you for the recommendation. Seriously, I would like to. This is a band I would like to really check into. A group, I should say. I would also like to know who's the band, with Baby Metal.
Oh, like who?
Not to compare, but with Baby Metal, the band
band
behind them, the Kami band, is some amazing musicians. I mean,
I'm sure it's the label has musicians that wrote the song and then performed all the elements. I imagine that's how it worked. I'm not gonna say I know. Someone will tell us all.
You guys, please.
Someone will answer all.
Please,
of this
information. We would really appreciate it. I would like to know more. I'd like to dive in. Maybe check out stuff doesn't have a music video to it. Just see what else they've put out and listen to some headphones. Maybe call their mix engineer. No, I'm just kidding. Gonna get in trouble. But yeah, no, thank you everyone. We really appreciate it. If you guys are new to the channel, please click subscribe. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. We really appreciate your support. And if you're returning to the channel, thank you again for your continued support. We really appreciate it, guys. We just passed 40K subscribers a little bit ago. So on the road to 50 now. All right, guys, I am Goran.
I'm Honan.
And we will see you next time.